Hello you guys, my name is Klismann Medrano and today I will be naming the axial and appendicular skeleton. Today's date is 10/7/2018. This is my third try doing this. And it is around 8 and 9 p.m. Okay, so around this time. So let's get straight into it, you guys. You have the nasal right here. Down there you have the vomer, and then you have the frontal. Okay, you have the zygomatic down here, and I underlined it. I hope you guys can see that. I made it kind of dark. I darkened it a little bit. On the side, you have the zygomatic. Okay, up here you have the frontal. The maxilla is up here. The mandible is down here. Maxilla, mandible. Okay, good way to feel. Ethmoid is in there. That's why I'm pointing the noise, but ethmoid. It's kind of hard to point out the ethmoid, but it's right there. Okay, you guys. So if we go down, posterior view, the occipital, the parietal, the temporal, the maxilla, and the maxilla up here, and the mandible down there. Okay, so it's just the mandible. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Hope you guys you saw that. The lateral. So on the lateral, you guys go in order. The ethmoid. You guys can actually see that. I hope. Okay. Kind of hard to point the ethmoid to me. The frontal, the lacrimal, and there's a little induration. If you purchase the skeleton, you guys can kind of see it. And then in there's also supposed to be a gland from my research. The mandible down here, and then the maxilla on top. The nasal right here. The occipital in the back. The parietal is up there. Okay, and it's underlined. It's a little bit dark, and I hope you guys can see that. And the temporal is down here. It's one of the worst places to get hit, and the zygomatic is right next to it actually too. So that makes it easier for you. So if you were looking at in the inferior way, but I guess looking upwards, superior, inferior, or downwards, I guess under it. Just kind of hold them a little bit down. I wanted to show you guys it. The ethmoid is in here. Okay, in there. Okay, ethmoid. The frontal. The occipital is in the back. Hope you guys can see that. It's kind of darkened. Okay, the parietal. The temporal. It's right in here. And then this, the cephnoid. Okay. And the zygomatic is right there. Is the cheeks right here. I feel like I pointed that out. Okay, if you guys will look at the vertebral column. Okay, the atlas. The atlas is A1. Okay, and the axis is 2. So 1, 2. Okay, so atlas up here and the axis is literally right underneath it. And when you guys go a little bit down and you start the cervical vertebrae, the cervical vertebrae, by the way, I'm sorry, redo that, is 1 of 7. Okay, so 1 of 7 bones. That's the cervical vertebrae. Okay, you guys. And after 1 of 7, 1 of 12 would be the thoracic. So if you count it all the way down to 7, 1, 2, 3, 7, starting right here would be the thoracic. After thoracic, it's 1 of 5, and that'd be the lumbar. So to me, I'm gonna just count it all. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right here would be the lumbar, and right here is like the coccyx area. And this is where a lot of people, residents, get like pressure ulcers because they've been laying on that for too long. Go a little bit down, it would be the sacrum. The sacrum is 1, 2, 3. So I hope that was helpful. And then if we go the body of the sternum, I like these. The body of the sternum, this is it. And I darken the line. So this is all this right here is the sternum. And this is kind of lower where you kind of put chest compressions, to be honest. And then the membrane of the sternum is up here. It's literally all this. The top of the sternum. So you can see this. Okay. The true ribs is 1 to 8. So if you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9, 10 is your false ribs. Your floating ribs. Right here. Kind of cool, actually. Love that. Okay. So let's go down the appendicular scan, the pectoral guide, and the upper limbs. Let's get it. The clavicle right here. Okay. Clavicle. The humerus. And then you have the radius. The radius, you guys, I think of it the thumb because there's a radial pulse. So the thumb. And then you have the ulna. which is on the pinky side. So this is the ulna, this is the radius. You also have the scapula. And if you guys ever hit lat pull downs, that's the muscle you're hitting right here. Okay, lat pull down. If you go let's go straight into the ilium first of all. And this is the ilium. Look at it on his. Okay, and then you have the ischium right here. It's this bone. Hopefully you guys can see that. Ischium, okay, ischium. So, okay, hope you guys saw that. And then the pubic bone is the middle. Okay, the femur, that's the long bone. Fun fact, hardest bone to break. Okay, the tibia. The tibia is inside and the fibula is the outside, okay? And then the patella, the kneecap. Patella, the kneecap, tibia, fibia. Door hurting now. If we start going up and start pointing at the capitate, the hands and wrist, the middle finger is the capitate. Right underneath the middle finger, you have the capitate. Okay, the capitate. And then you have the hamate. The hamate is right on the left of the middle finger. And right underneath it is the hamate. Maybe you guys can see that. I made a dot just so you guys can see that. And the hamate is in the middle. You guys see, I darkened it for you guys can, hope you guys can see it. So I can make sure you guys knew that. And then you have this, the sesamoid. If you guys turn your hand around, the sesamoid is right there. And it's literally like on the edge of your finger. So, sorry about that. If I was pointing my finger, it'd be like right here. Sorry about that. Talking too loud. And then you have the trapezium bone. And on the thumb, it's right underneath that bone right there. And you have the scaphoid bone, and that's right underneath the transfemoid. Oh my god. And then you have the lunate, and the lunate is right underneath the hamate and the capitate. And I made an X just so you guys can kind of, hopefully you guys can just be able to distinguish that by looking at it. There you guys go. Okay, so now if we go to the foot, you guys will see the cuboid. And also actually on the foot, or on the hand actually, you have the pisiform and the triquetrum. They're literally right next to each other. With the trapezoid, it's right there, both of them. So this one right here is actually the pisiform and then the triquetrum. Oh my god, sorry guys. And then the ankle and the foot, I wanted to show you guys. So I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, so right here you have the cuboid, right here. Okay, this is the pinky, the cuboid, and then you have the intermediate cuneiform. Cuneiform is right here. You see it? There's an X on it, so I wanted to help you guys distinguish that. So okay, and then you have the lateral cuneiform bone is the one next to that, and there's just one slash. So I hope you guys can see that. And then you have the medial cuneiform bone. If you guys go in the back, it's gonna be right here, where the polka dots. Under that, you have the navicular, and then you have the talus. And they're also called the talus stress fracture too. So you can get a stress fracture there. I put it on the right foot. Hope you guys can see that. You have the metacarpal right here. It kind of ends. You guys can see that. Metacarpal, and then the phalanges. Okay, metacarpal, phalanges. Okay, I wanted to go back to the hands real quick. Oh, I hope you guys really liked this video. I think I explained all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, and have a great weekend. And let's look forward to the next class, next session.